want me to do it or you want to do
Good. It's your show. So.
it? All right. All right. Cut. All right. Roll them. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Steve and I would like to invite you to this virtual clinic we have coming up. And Steve's got a lot to talk about. And like always, I just kind of go on his coattail here and try to contribute what I can. So, Steve, you want to tell them what's on your mind?
Yeah. We had talked about this a little while back, in that everybody's brain is different, just like a snowflake. And the way you create your brain is based on what you focus on and what you pay attention to. Well, what we thought we would do is take a look at how Martin has created his brain and how is that different. And basically, research shows that experts actually have a different kind of brain. And, so we'll ask Martin a bunch of questions about his upbringing. I saw one fella had asked a question earlier on our post. Well, it's just because he grew up on a ranch. Well, that's not exactly right. Because, and we tested and we looked at different areas of his brain and how they function. And so that's going to inform us when we get together on the virtual clinic and you tune in at just how those messages travel through Martin's brain. One of the things that I can sort of spill the beans about is that Martin is constantly learning, and he even learns from other people's mistakes. So that may inform him that, wow, that's something I don't want to do. But if you create a brain network by firing neurons and you're just satisfied with what you have, well, that's what you're going to have. And so when new situations arise, that's going to be new to you, and you won't really have enough in your brain network to deal with those things optimally. But if you're constantly changing and thinking and I know that Martin obsessively thinks about horses. And so what we want to do is discuss how Martin created that individual neural network that he has, and then how he's continued to connect to other neural networks so that he has this big, broad range of neurons. This is not too much different than what he does with his horses. When he creates these special forces horses, experts' brains are different.
But if I'm the dumbest one in the room when it comes to handling a computer, hey, anybody else do this, because I know I'm probably the worst. And that's my approach on everything, is if somebody else can do it better than me, do it. There's another side of me that is so weak, and that is when it comes to computers, cell phones, internet, that kind of stuff.
It's going to be good for people to know you're human,
Well, ask anybody around me, they'll tell you